Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Fallout 4 on the PC. We are heading into the Institute, thanks to the Brotherhood of Steel. Not really, they honestly didn't do that much, but they're my buddies. They're my buddies, so I'm gonna help them out. We're gonna kill every last synth in there, and I guess we're gonna drag back some science bitch so she can do good and for the Brotherhood instead of the synths.
From opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Fire it up, Doc.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
No, I should have power armor for this, let's be honest. If we're gonna fucking do this, if we're doing this for the Brotherhood, if this is an official Brotherhood mission, we gotta be properly equipped. Sponsored by Nuka-Cola.
I have given up trying to sell alternative medicine products to doctors. They think I'm a scam artist. Idiots.
I'm carrying too much. Oh, I'm not actually, but that could be an issue. So let's dump some stuff. Let's dump Eternus, the thing I worked a long time for. Oh, yeah, store all my junk. Oh yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that should all be good. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Good. Now let's do this. I mean, I'm gonna refrain from shooting, but, you know, if something happens, I'm bringing my guns, so, you know, can't guarantee anything. Accidents happen. Yeah, this is good weather.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Oh yeah, now I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform.
I'm on the
See.
platform.
Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
I feel kind of like Doom Guy. Emergency relay button. Well, here's a computer terminal. Let's load up network scanner. Alright, there we go. Done.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Really? You create Cylons and kidnap people and replace them.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sort of.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together, okay? Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
It's stuck.
Open the fucking door.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son.
That wasn't me skipping, by the way.
Your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am... your son.
What?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you, kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast at. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interests at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright. Of course we're not gonna join the fucking Institute. Apparently my son died 60 years ago. But, you know, we don't want to say anything too aggressive to clue him in. So first we extract the doctor, and then we clean fucking house.
Can you not see the grime and dust?
Looking for my mom or dad? They're probably still.
Why would I be looking for your mom or dad? Shit. You got a directory or something? There's Holdren.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Fucking synths.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am. Just a routine patrol, ma'am.
We're looking for Lee.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
It must
Yeah.
make you proud to see all that Father has done.
Oh yeah. Super proud.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned,
When are you going to tell me about
Advanced systems, here we go.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Ignore that, it's all good.
I thought you wanted to talk.
You walked away from me.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding me? I am surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
The Institute is deceiving you?
So now you're just gonna hurl baseless accusations to get what you want? Come on, you can do better than that.
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders. Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is gonna work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access. with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Okay. I mean, if I had it my way, I'd get her out of here over my shoulder while blasting every synth bastard in here with my assault rifle, but that's not an option, I guess. So...
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been disbanded?
Yeah, I can't exactly be, can't exactly be sort of subtle in power armor. So we'll see how this goes.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of the Dark Past.
Easy. This place looks like shit. And that's why we wear power armor. No fuss, no muss, right? Oh, shit.
Reacquired.
Didn't stand a chance. Sealed off this whole fucking division. It's crazy. Why did they kill a cat? No! Those motherfuckers. Killed a fucking cat for no goddamn reason. And laid its body out on display. Making me sick.
Gotta find the terminal.
Oh, I have to do some basic hacking. Here we go. No, can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be... No, that can't be right. That's odd. That can't be that. Oh,
That's it.
there we go.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop.
Dr.
If anyone
Hogan's
should find this
self-guerrilla
after
project is showing promising results.
I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably... So, I'm leaving.
Dr. Lee.
Everything
Took you
that
long
we've
enough
done,
to find that
the
evidence.
lives we've taken.
Let me see what you've got.
If there is a God,
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know what I consider bad news? Just let me hear it.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Yep.
Now you know that Father is a liar. He doesn't deserve to have you here.
And I'll never forgive him for it. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Hell yeah, boy. Can I fast travel out of here? What about from here? No. Shit. So I have to go back to the relay point.
Remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Making me sick. Making me sick. Fast travel from here. How does one fast travel away? I don't know. That's a good question. Google. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Doesn't really say. This suggests that I have to do the whole I have to meet the division leaders first. Even though I have the thing installed, it won't let me. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess I have to do this. Fuck! I just want to shoot them all, though. You know, remember way back when, at the start, when I found 16 fusion cores? Like, right next to each other? I never found anything remotely close to that sort of nonsense. I think the most I ever found after that at one time was 2. So, I don't know what the fuck was up with that.
There's a lot of hubris in that.
No visible reaction to K-14. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Sometimes Clinton is really mean to me.
Doc?
They weren't
My
kidding.
mom says I
You
have
really
to
are
live.
here.
I hope
Well, all right.
Useful tests
I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the
Yeah. That's true. You're gonna be dead in a few hours.
I'm not on...
No?
Sure.
If you're not planning on... And consider having enough. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the...
Yeah.
I'm good for now.
Goodbye, then.
I wish you could have known Father as we
Oops. Yeah, I'm not really on board with anything. Just can't tell you that I'm about to murder all of you yet.
Greetings, ma'am. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel.
All systems nominal.
Seriously?
We're all looking forward to working
Knock
with you.
some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I have.
Hey, Doc.
Please
So,
don't. There's
here
enough
you
friction
are.
as it is
Justin
between
Ames,
us and
acting
pretty much
director
all
of
the other
Synth Retention
departments.
Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation, I'm sure you understand.
No problems?
Good to hear.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
Our primary response.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. The results.
Yeah, so I can kill them all in one spot.
Coursers hunt. They are highly self-sufficient. But I gather you know them. In fact,
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective.
Yeah, sure.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Gotta do the fucking meet and greet bullshit.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Good day.
That's gotta be pretty scary to see, and hear, and feel.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'll reserve judgment.
In that case, let me, as the name,
right?
our most
Yes, please, tell me
to
everything.
explore the you probably saw
Pathetic animal life, you motherfuckers.
Seems like
with hard work, and I'm sure I've taken.
I doubt it.
It's a big decision. In any case,
I'm good for now.
take care then.
Yeah.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart. Get a look at the.
You're not getting a look at my power armor. Can I fast travel yet? Yeah, boy. Next time I go there, it's guns a-blazing. Whoa. Cool.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Don't worry, brother. We'll get them all.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best-case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. Good luck, Knight.
Yeah, I already did that.
Your rad levels.
My rad levels are spiking? What? I think you're mistaken, man.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Yeah. Maybe someday I'll be a paladin. I kinda feel like I deserve it at this point, but alright. I hope this special project involves some, like, nuclear minigun that I can use to clear out the Institute. Liberty reprimed. Ooh.
Proctor Ingram?
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. And every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
I assume you can fix that?
I wish it was that simple. If this happened to one of the robots on the Prydwen, I'd just swap out its fusion pile. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Oh, great. I'm so good at convincing people.
I don't know about scribe nor.
But hey, Liberty Prime. That'll be cool. I don't remember that from my first playthrough. I don't know who I sided with the first time. I really don't remember. I have no idea.
Attention. This is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social
Welcome aboard, sister.
should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
If not for the Brotherhood, do it for Dr. Virgil.
What they did to Dr. Virgil was cruel. It was wrong. How could I be so blind? You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Wow, that was shockingly easy.
Huh?
That's all I had to say. Mention one thing. So, yep, there you go. Oh.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
I don't think I'm a new knight at this point, but sure.
Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure. Anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Well, that I probably don't have sitting in Sanctuary, so I think we're gonna have to be on the lookout. Apparently they want me to go to Milton General. Alright. I mean, I think I understand, like, okay, we need you to go to find a high-powered magnet to build these actuators. I don't know why I need to be the one that builds them, though. Like, it's just because they want to use the whole workshop thing a bit more. But, come on. I'm a killing machine. I don't need to be a building machine as well. Alright, heading straight south.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
Oh no, I went through a fusion core. I only have 50 more. What will I do?
Do you think 2 ghouls could have a baby? And if they could, would it be a ghoul baby? Or a regular human baby?
A nice AP regen speed. Pretty good. Albino red stag. We gotta kill them all. That's what we were instructed to do. And we always do as we're instructed. Rust devils. Oh shit. Yeah? Choke on these nuts. Fucking power armor, man. It is fucking crazy. Dead. I'm just here for a fucking magnet. Don't piss me off. You know how fast you can fire that thing if I want to. Oh, we actually want to go downstairs. I don't know if this elevator goes downstairs. Well, there's no other way to go, so I guess we're taking the elevator.
Basement.
Good. Want it. It's a little disoriented.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning
Yeah.
search.
Yeah, come find me, I dare ya. We're gonna have to go all the way around, aren't we? That's not right. That's not right. Over there, but you can't get over there. Shit. Maybe I am supposed to take another elevator. Seems kind of wild to me. But since I don't see any alternatives, I guess that's what we're doing.
Second floor.
Damn it, dog meat. Oh, here we go. That could help us. No! I just click on doors. I don't read them. Damn it. Stupid mistake.
Hey.
No, no. Oh boy. That didn't seem like a good thing to do. Because now I have to take the elevator again. Motherfuck.
Nothing there after all.
Let's pretend I didn't do that. Let's pretend I wasn't an idiot. Sure, becoming a time-consuming project.
Basement. Commencing lawful.
Just give me the fucking magnet. Thank you. Alright. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Second floor.
As if beastly nuisance. Glad that's done with.
What did you say to me, Poindexter? I don't know where he is. Alright, screw it. Okay. I don't think we're going to be storming the Institute in this video, but that's fine. It's fine. We have to blue ball it for a little bit. Boy, oh boy, that is a load screen, huh?
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Yeah, maybe if you're a puny mortal. You know how many death claws I've killed? Am I building this here? Where am I building that? I don't think I'm building this here. Can someone open this door? No. Fuck. Fuck. Thank you. Alright, electromagnetic actuator. Okay, and I'm just building these somewhere. Like here. There you go. For some reason, I could build 5 of them, which makes it feel like I didn't actually need to go and get that other one, but alright. We have a spare in case something goes wrong.
Now that we have intelligence on the Institute, we can use it against them to gain the upper hand. Proctor.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Maybe we can arm him with something else.
It'd take months, or even years, to install a new weapons system on Prime. We're having a tough time making all the parts we need to get him running as it is. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Alrighty. Sounds fun. We'll be doing that next time. And hopefully, yeah, we can storm the Institute in style. Although I don't know how exactly Liberty Prime's going to get in there. I don't know how that's going to work. But anyways, my name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Fallout 4. See you fine folks in the next part.